you, and more than obliged to have a discussion about Mediseva on this forum. So thank you so much for inviting me. So let me start. So I'm Dr. Vishesh Kaslial. I'm founder of Mediseva Technologies. So I'm a medical doctor. We are working in the segment of rural telemedicine. So what we do is that we open phygital clinics across villages wherein patient walks in and they get a consultation from a specialist doctor over a video line. So we've been doing this since 2.5 years, 3 years now, and we realized that the people in the rural area do not have access to good quality doctors. The doctors present over there are either underqualified or non-qualified. So we thought that we really need to do something. During the COVID time, I have seen, like any other doctor, I was also giving n number of consultation to people over video line or telephone. So that was the time when we realized that there is something big need to be done for the people across the country, and that is for the Bharat, that is for the people around the whole nation. So this started, and during this we realized the cost of consultation also, if we do through video consultation, was coming too high. We were running franchisee clinics across villages, so we thought we really need to do something great, something more innovative. So what we did, we started partnership with medical school, private medical schools and private hospitals. So because of this, the cost of consultation came down to just rupees 5 or 10 rupees, where we are actually giving consultation from a cardiologist or a nephrologist or any other specialist at just 10 rupees, 5 rupees. So this became a
And
good
how do
thing.
you do that? How do you do that?
As I mentioned, that I partner with medical schools. So basically, we are opening clinics for the medical schools in the periphery of the schools. We bring the patient, and the doctors from the medical school give the consultation to patient. So medical school also wants to give or to bring more patients onto their board. So this is how this help them to bring more patients, and this is how it is helping the patients in getting the consultation at a very, very low cost from a specialist doctor, and that to quality consultation. So this is turning up in a bigger way. This is helping the patient. By far, we have given consultation to more than 120,000 people in
Wow,
three.
that's a huge number, 120,000 people. And this is around
Yes.
which area?
So predominantly, we are working currently in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra. Though our franchisee clinics are running in Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha as well. So it is the remotest part of the country where we actually do not know about the places as well. We have never heard about the towns, the name of the villages, but we are present over there. We are
Wow.
trying to make a change so that the people over there could be benefited by this. So
This
in the
is very impressive, Dr. Vishesh. Tell me something that today the consultation, one is physical, you're saying, along with the medical schools, right? Like wherever they are present. And but the treatment, like if I'm in a village, so how do you reach me? Like how do I get to log on or get in touch with you?
Yeah. So these are like physical setup. So we actually open phygital clinics. So there is a nurse or a junior doctor who is manning the center. We do the branding, marketing of that hospital over there in that village. We bring the patient on the board, and these nurses or the medical doctor who is sitting over there get the consultation done over a video line. So everything is being done virtually. See, it is very difficult for a doctor in the urban place also to go and visit the rural places on a daily basis. It's not practically possible. So there has to be a bridge which we are trying to create, and that is helping the patients around. They are getting the physical touch of a nurse also, and they are getting the gut consultation from a specialist doctor as well.
Yeah, so a very important component for you would be to get like, tie up with these medical schools.
Yes, or private hospitals as well. We even partner with group of doctors. We call them like a consortium of doctors. We open peripheral clinics for them. So it's a more of a B2B business, but for the society.
Yeah, so
So
Medi Seva is actually Seva, genuinely doing Seva. Yes, yes. And as a doctor doing this startup, this is phenomenal and impacting 120,000 people. That's a huge number.
yeah, so impact is more bigger. This is the number of consultation, but the people affected are more than 20 lakhs, because we do a lot of awareness sessions as well in the schools, colleges. That's a continuous thing. So that is also creating a bigger impact over the people.
Oh, yes. And knowing that Medi Seva is there.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Yes. And how are you planning to scale?
So
Uh,
we are expanding. So our vision for next 5 years is very clear. The medical schools which we want to partner, the hospitals, the doctors, everything is there in pipeline. So we are just expanding day on day. So every month we are partnering with at least two medical colleges and four private hospitals, and to open the clinics around. So that is there, and that is how we are planning to expand.
And last question I should ask you is that a lot of people have done this, but somehow the economics of it doesn't work out over the years we've seen. So, how are you changing that?
So as I told that now completely I'm into B2B. So my clients are the medical schools, the hospitals and the doctors rather than the patients. So giving the consultation at 500 rupees, it definitely there's the mismatch of economics. But when the customers are the clients are the institutions, so to take out money from them, it's become easier. And because I'm giving them all the facility which they want to expand the rural area. So they are having their IPD numbers increase, they are having their OPD number increase. So I become a partner to them, and that is how we are scaling, and my economics comes in a fair play into it.
Yeah, and for them also, it's the volume that they are getting.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. Dr. Vishesh, are you based out of Indore?
Yes, I'm based out of Indore.
Yeah, this is phenomenal, and very proud of you, and very proud of what Mediseva is doing. You said 120,000 people you've touched, and 20 lakh people you've touched, but 120,000 people have come to your
Yeah.
platform through Mediseva. So all the very best, and hope you go on to impact millions of lives.
Thank you so much. I mean, yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
Shraddha. Pleasure talking to you. And thank
Yeah.
you, Bharat Innovators, for having me over here.
Yeah, I know we are feeling very proud that you are Bharat K Innovators. You are Bharat K Innovators and you are our doctor. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you.
See you. Yes. Next is
Hi, Shradha,
Alana.
Rashi.
Hi. Hi, Rashi. Thank you
It's
so
such
much
a
for
privilege
joining.
to be talking to you. I love what you've done with your story.
Thank you. And where are you based?
I'm based in Bhopal.
Wow. So you are the Bharat K Innovators. So tell us the Alana story. It sounds very exciting.
So Alana basically started with my own personal struggle. I realized that my lips were getting darker and duller with age. And when I was trying to search for a product in the market, all I could find was generic lip balms that could talk about hydration and flavors. And that's when it hit me that, lips are such an important aspect of our face and looks, but it's often ignored by us, right? And there were just generic solutions available in the market. We face so many issues like pigmentation. There are people who smoke, they face issues with smokers' lips, and so much to talk about. But nobody was really serving it, and that's the gap that I'm trying to fill with Alana. So Alana basically started in 2020 as India's first specialized lip brand, and we
Wow.
focus on creating dermatologically tested products that are cosmeceutical grade. And one such innovation that we've actually done is we've created a new category itself, which is a lip wash, which is the world's first. And we've
Lip
actually
wash.
yes, and we've trademark registered it because what we realized is that the basic foundational step of proper cleansing of lips was entirely missing. And we spent about 8 months in R&D to create a perfect product to help you reduce pigmentation while cleansing your lips perfectly. And especially with all the struggles of our long stay matte lipsticks, which are very difficult to remove and cause a lot of friction. So lip wash is a perfect solution for smokers as well as for heavy makeup users.
Wow, this is brilliant. This is first time I'm listening to something like this. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. So how has the adoption been? How are people receiving it?
It's fabulous actually. We've sold more than 1 lakh plus units of it, as in we have more than 1 lakh customers. You'll be surprised to know that we command an average order value of about 1,500 to 1,600 with our treatment kits and our smoker lip treatment kits just for the lips, because that is the importance that people have already started realizing. And not just this, but the brilliant aspect is that men and women are almost in equal percentages with us, which shows that men are equally getting grooming conscious. So we have about 60% women and 40% men coming to us.
Rashi, this is like so innovative and so inspiring. Like, and again, an idea for everyone listening to us is that you can find a category and a niche which is so overlooked, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. And there's such
Yes.
a demand, like 1 lakh customers, it's huge.
Yeah.
When there's this whole conversation that, oh, D2C is saturating, there's so many players, you've just created a niche with Alana.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
our own little blue ocean that we've sort of found. And
Yes.
the best part is that we've got so much praise organically from so many celebrities. Like, Aisa Chana has, shouted out our name at a few places. Obviously, these are organic, shout outs. So we don't really claim them. But we've been very happy with the celebrity responses organically coming to us as well, which shows that what we've chosen is something that there was a need for.
Yeah. No, listen, this Sunday I'm going to remember lip wash.
So our tagline is lip wash kiya kya.
अभी तो टूथ वॉश किया उसके बाद लिप वॉश किया या या
Exactly, exactly. So our customers, in fact, there's a very a sweet customer that we have who's around 60 years of age, and she was sharing with me that how she keeps it right next to her toothbrush because it's almost become like an oral care routine for her. So lip wash is basically her morning and night before sleeping go to routine. And similarly, we've had very young customers who've been, like I said, struggling with wearing lipsticks and then, trying to remove them,
I
seeing
am
the
also going to try this, Alana. Yes, yes.
Absolutely, would love to send you.
Yeah. And tell me, you've started this in Bhopal. You started out of Bhopal. What is the advantage of starting in Bhopal or
So
disadvantage?
I think there are a lot of advantages being in a tier two city, because it's a lot more approachable. We don't waste so much time traveling to work. We are more productive with our day. Resources are more affordable. You have more space to work. In terms of collaboration, I think people are very friendly and very enthusiastic now in India, even in tier two cities. When you say you're a startup trying to build something, so there's a very good ecosystem support. Plus, we incubated with AIC R&D, so they also have been a very friendly and very supportive, incubation platform for us, giving us the right networks and places to go to. So lots there. But yeah, in terms of challenges, of course there are. You do have some challenges in terms of the awareness that the population has. The skill sets are still a little missed, so it takes more time to make people, learn things on the job. But I'd say I'm more or less happy with the location that we're placed at.
Yeah, and we are so proud of Alana from Bhopal by Rashi.
Thank you. Thank you,
अगर
Shradha.
सबको सबको we should have a shout out that everyone should try Alana. मतलब
Yeah.
lip wash तो बनता है, lip care is बनता है. And just thinking uh, this from our country, this is phenomenal. Yes, and very
Thank you.
differentiated. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll be in touch. Thanks, Rashi. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for the platform. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next we have Raheja Solar. Yes.
Hi, Shradha.
Hi, Varun. Yes, tell us about Raheja Solar. Why do I see bear fruit?
Yeah, so that's our retail brand. So I'll tell you more about it. But sorry for the background. Still in my car. I came for the farm visit.
No, it's good.
So
Otherwise, that kind of background, it's a different background. So please continue.
yeah. So basically, I'm the founder of Raheja Solar, and we have recently launched a brand called Fruit. I will tell you more about that. So we are a social enterprise. We started almost like 7 years back to support those small farmers who are in the remotest village. For example, if you go to the Kashmir, you will find like the most exotic apples being thrown away. If you go to the Manipur northeast, you will find the most delicious pineapple, like very delicious. But farmers just end up being selling them at 5 rupees. Last month how farmers have thrown away their tomatoes at 2 rupees. And you won't believe India is an importer of sun-dried tomato from Turkey and Italy. Like being a country where we have farmers who are throwing away tomato at 2 rupees, why we are importing something at from outside? Why don't we create something on
Yeah.
your own? So that's where Raheja Solar Food Processing started. We saw a big gap in the farm level where 90,000 crore, like almost 90,000 crore of products is thrown away every year at the farm level. because they doesn't
Wow.
look good. They are ripen at the farm, so you can't transport them, and that was a big issue. And that's why we saw like how can we convert them into something valuable. And if I talk about valuable, I don't want to end up creating them into like a compost, or maybe where I degrading the value. How I can upgrade the value. And that's where we started the company, where the first innovation that we launched is a solar dehydrator. So it's like a simple technology like you do at your terrace, like achar, papad, buddies, and all, but a technology which can dry up to watermelon, almost, which is 95% water. And you can preserve that watermelon for more than 6 months, up to a year, without using any preservative or sugar. So that's a
How do you do
process.
that? How do you do that? Tell. How do you do that?
So the technology that I'm talking about, solar dehydration, what it does, use solar energy, but it control the conditions at the farm level. So it control the condition at the in the chamber, where the temperature and humidity are so controlled, like a slow process. So in 3 days, you are able to dry your fruits. But after 3 days, your moisture level is so less, it can't be it can be preserved without using sugar or any preservative. Just like we dry
Wow.
turmeric, जैसे हल्दी powder होता है, just like you do have chili powder, similar method. But when we do everything at farm level, we have natural sugar in the fruit. For example, whatever mango that you're eating right now in the market, something which is harvested green, chemically ripen and dry, and processed in the factory, and then packaged and sold in the market. So that is the process that we do at farm level.
Why don't you call Varun and say that we have lost him, so if he can join again.
Yes, Shradha, doing it.
Okay, till we get him, this is Raheja Solar Food Processing, Solar Hydration, and Preserving Farm Products naturally. So, shall we get the next one? Next would be next would be Farm Fluence. Gaurav. Yes.
Hi, Shraddha. First of all, it's a pleasure talking to you one to one. So, I've been a great follower of your story media, and you've been doing a great job.
Thank you.
Regarding our story, we actually started in 2016 as a startup focusing on smart cities. So, we were working on monetization platforms for Wi-Fi and different IT solutions, and we were closely working with smart city space with Government of India. Then 2020 COVID came in, and it was a disaster. And government literally they shut off the smart city projects, and so then we had to actually think of pivoting. What to do with a new business model. So during the lockdown, I was doing a lot of research, and my core passion favorite area was farming. So I always looked upon new age farming like hydroponics, soilless farming, how people do uh, uh, off season farming and all that stuff. So that took me to setting up a small farm for myself, growing vegetables indoors. And that actually realized,
This
I
was
realized
during
that
COVID time.
it was
This was
COVID, it was
during COVID
lockdown,
time.
April, May 2020, yeah. And
ये सब
I
कोई
did a lot of
सोचता है, but Gaurav, you did it. हाँ.
yeah. So it just came out of the box. There was no plan as such that I have to venture into this sort of thing. Tech was the center because I'm a techie, so technology was at the center. And then then I set up when I was started growing lettuce, palak, spinach, and all that stuff. And I realized that it is so difficult maintaining the temperature, maintaining the nutrients, and now understand what a typical farmer does at a natural farming level at acres of land. How distressed hand to mouth they are. So that actually inspired me to work on some technology. So that inspired us to form Farmfluence, and we actually got our first customer during lockdown only. And so basically, what we do at Farmfluence is we make precision farming solutions using IoT and AI, and we make our own sensors, automation systems, controllers, and the cloud platform. There's a mobile app. So basically, a farmer can deploy at the farm, and it can do a lot of processes on its own for basic things like irrigating the farm. So you have specific time when you want to irrigate your farm. So run the pump. So somebody has to go to the farm and operate the pump, right? So it's a very taskless or time wasting job technically. So that can be automated easily, and the farmer can now operate it from his mobile phone. He's at the mandi or he's somewhere else, and he can just put a schedule and he can do irrigation, fertilizer management for that matter, climate control. When we do poly houses and greenhouses, there's a lot of climate control required based on temperature and humidity. So you need an intelligent system that works on its own. So we have built that. We started corely with hydroponics because that time there was a wave in India. Everybody want to set up a farming thing and grow clean, residue free, and we were so aware about the quality of the fruit and the products we are getting from the market. So we started with that. Slowly we ventured into the bigger commercial farms, soilless farms in India, and as of now we are proudly more than 500 farms under us in India and
Wow,
7 other countries.
500 farms.
Yeah, these are large scale farms, commercial farms in India and another 7 countries: Africa, UK, UAE, Qatar, and where
Wow.
we are doing precision farming for them. And this is all smart and connected farming. Like even sitting at my office from my laptop, I can operate their farm also. So it's like completely IoT based. And so this is how we have been transforming. And now we have also started working on solutions for soil, because you understand soil health is a major concern right now. Even the government world over, you're talking about excessive use of fertilizers. So how can we control the use of fertilizers, move towards natural organic farming? So soil test remains a major area. So last year we also launched a soil testing kit. It's a portable kit. So traditionally soil testing takes 5-7 days in a lab. Now my kit does it in 30 seconds at the field itself. So farmer immediately gets a local language printout and they get all the test parameters of the soil. And it helps them to understand what fertilizer to be applied, when to irrigate and all that stuff. So this is how we operate. Now understand, a typical scenario in Maharashtra, for example, a sugarcane farmer. So it's a long crop. So he has to go to the farm only to water. Sometime in the midnight also, they go to the farm just to water it. And you have problem of, wild animals and lot of other things also. So it's a lot of effort required. So now we make systems so simple, with a very entry level automation to a very high end automation, that it can be operated remotely. So that's how system works. Now we have also moved to mushroom cultivation. We have created a complete stack for mushrooms. It's a very tech intensive system. Then also aquaculture, fish and shrimp farming. So now we have widened the portfolio into entire agriculture. So we started with hydroponics and horticulture, and now we have moved to the entire now agriculture domain. So this has been our journey, and it's been really good, very promising. India is a big market, and we don't focus outside India, but yeah, we get leads and orders from outside, so we do honor that. But we don't have a marketing team, and we don't go to customers and okay, come and take our stack. So my maximum time actually goes to convince the farmer about the technology, not about my product. Once he understands the technology can do wonders, he can definitely go with the right product and he can adopt. So that's how we are doing, and it's been a great journey. As I mentioned, we are scaling up. Now we are expanding offices in North Delhi, NCR, Pune, so that we
Acha,
are
Gaurav,
supporting.
where are you based? Are you based in Ahmedabad? I'm told you're
Yes,
based
we
in
are based out of in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So we have our small manufacturing arm also in Baroda. So we make our own electronics. So we are made in Gujarat, made in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. So we don't import products and we don't just white label. We make everything on our own. So our strongest part is support, because that's the most worry part for the consumer. Okay, I'll buy the stuff. Who is going to give me the support for next 2-3 years? So that's the strongest part. So even a nut bolt or a screw which is spare is required, we have that available. So that's a strong part, and I am personally connected with all the customers. So I keep them interacting. I randomly call them, what is happening? What is happening at your farm? Did you fail? What did you do? What is your crop output? So that's the job. So my idea was, you understand agri-tech space better than me. So a lot of people working on the agri input and a lot of people working on the produce side. In between, very less people are there who are actually into the dirty job of growing, right? Because that's a thankless job. People will not thank you. Oh, with your technology, I have got 5 tons of tomatoes. But if he fails, he will kill you, right? So an Indian farmer is a follower. They are not initiators. They see, okay, other is doing something, I will also follow that.
Yeah.
So that's a good challenge, in fact. But yes, the journey has been good and thoroughly enjoying the work we are doing.
One
And
can make out, one can make out listening to you telling your story. You know, इसमें बहुत सारी learning है, और सबसे important learning है that जो interest था, you started doing, you were not an entrepreneur, you techie who pursued his interest, passion, you grew something that worked, and from there now you have created a full stack of solutions for farmers. Yeah.
absolutely. If I go back, I'm a telecom engineer. So I was working with telcos. Then I moved to Government of Gujarat. I was working with the e-governance projects in Government of Gujarat. And 2016, I was like, I want to move out. And that time, Startup India was something the government was pushing a lot. So I had industry friends. I said, I want to move out from this government bureaucracy, technocracy domain, and I want to do something on my own. So my co-founder, he supported me, and he said, okay, I'll fund you. Do whatever you want for 1 year. Do something. So that inspired, and then from purely like other side of the table now. So I have no background of business, no background of any sort of entrepreneurship, but yes, now here we are, and enjoying the journey.
And 500 farms, right?
Yeah,
Like 500
and growing
farms.
fast. Like if I say about year on year, last year we had a growth of 130% financially as well,
Wow.
and with a very good profit margin. So now, as I mentioned, we now expand. We are looking to expand to different regions so that we have local presence. We have a more stronger connect with the farmers, because a lot of states, they want, are you local or not? I mean, delivering a farm in Bangalore, customer is like, oh, you're sitting in Ahmedabad. How will you give me support? How will your person travel to my farm? There is a distress. So those are the areas which we need to cover now, and we are bootstrapped. Huh? So we are not funded.
You are
So
bootstrapped, you are profitable.
we are profitable with a very good profit margin. So cash flow is all sorted. So that's I lot of people came to us and, okay, take investment and all. Oh, you are just out of the race. You are not getting funded. I was in a different thought process. I said, no, I don't want to become a unicorn with Series A, Series B, Series C funding. If I am able to do cash flow manage on my own, I will do it.
Yes, yes. Atmanirbhar business with Atmanirbhar impact, right? For Indian farmers and farmlands.
Absolutely,
Gaurav Shah,
precisely.
very proud of what you are doing with Farm
Thank
Fluence.
you.
500 है farms, अभी 5 करोड़ हो, और grow करते रहिए, because you are creating also impact and outcome for these farmers and farmlands. You know, we'll have more detailed conversation, because one of the things that I wanted to ask is in terms of pricing for big farms, small farms, different projects. But let's do a detailed conversation later, because I think we've got the story, and very inspired.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gaurav. See you. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Yes. Next we have Komal. Yes, Komal.
Yeah, hi Shraddha, pleasure seeing you here. And it feels really nice to be part of the Bharat Ke Innovators sessions that you're running. So,
Yes,
yes,
very. I'm also very excited, and it's always very good to see a woman. So please tell us, what are you doing, Komal?
all right. So I will straight away take you to the quick thing that we, as a family tradition, we used to visit gaushalas. How it started basically, and then and I saw this thing happening where they were detecting pregnancy by inserting their hand, and which I did not know. Okay, this is how the pregnancy is detected and all those things. But then I asked him in actually I was in my angst. I asked him, why are you doing this? You could probably do this by a machine or something like that. Then he told me, this is how it is done here. India mein to aise hi hota hai. So then, having diagnostics background, human diagnostics background for about 10 years or so, I realized, yes, actually, after studying, going back home and studying, that this is a very big problem and on ground very big challenge that all the cattle owners and cattle breeders are having, which is like detecting something so very basic, that is pregnancy, which is a normal thing in, like, for last 25 years in women, pregnancy is detected in 5 minutes and in no time, and we are not able to do that for animals. So that kind of kicked in, and we started working on the idea, because we were from diagnostics background, also human diagnostics. It took us about 2 years to build the product. And it is now we are able to take up the whole full-fledgedly launch the product. We are getting good traction. Product is already out in the market. People are using it. The most important thing about the product is it's a self-testing kit, and it is able to overcome the challenges which we had currently. So it's a self-testing kit. It gives result in about 10 minutes. The process is very simple, 3-step process. So it's an enabler for people who want to, for particularly for farmers, cattle breeders, milk federations. So it is going to change the landscape of how milk production is going to be, what cattle breeding would look like, and how people, it will impact in a largely the socio-economic status of each and every farmer, which is the 70% of our country still is in villages. People are still doing cattle breeding, and their livelihood comes from them. And sometimes they are not able to take it up very seriously in a structured manner also, because not enough tools are there. They can't, mobility is a very big challenge. All these things are there when it comes to kettle. So this is how we got into this space, and the product is out in the market, is doing well. We are getting very good feedback from the people on the ground. The farmers are using it. When also very interestingly, when we launched it at an accuracy of 92%, and that was at a price of 750 rupees, which was very expensive, because for us 750 rupees may not be meaning something, but for a farmer down there in the rural arena, it's a very, very expensive affair to spend 750 rupees to detect pregnancies. So having worked on it for about 2 years, a year and a half and more, we've been able to bring down the price to 250 rupees per testing kit, and we are sitting with accuracy of 99% right now. And so this is something very exciting. And every day when we meet, because there are a lot of on-ground teams, and I myself go on ground, not dressed like this, obviously, in a different तो when I see people saying ना, वाह ये कहाँ थी अब तक, हमने तो सोचा भी था, बहुत डिस्कस भी किया था.
कोमल, यही मैं पूछना चाह रही हूँ. सबसे पहले तो मतलब मन खुश हो गया, मतलब सी कमिंग फ्रॉम डायग्नोस्टिक बैकग्राउंड, रियल unsolved problem you've solved, so hats off to you. You are Bharat ke innovators and we are so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था कि ये जो किट बनाया है वो कैसे, मतलब यू सेड सेल्फ टेस्टिंग किट, सो एक एनिमल के लिए सेल्फ टेस्टिंग क्या होता है?
सेल्फ टेस्टिंग एनिमल के लिए ये होता है कि जो ओनर है एनिमल का, जो फार्मर है, वो खुद टेस्ट कर सके. आज भी जो है प्रेगनेंसी की डिटेक्शन, जो आज का तरीका है, मैं आपको बताती हूँ. अभी इट टेक्स अबाउट 120 days to detect pregnancy in cows, which is cow, sheep, goat, and buffalo. I'm talking about the cattle category. So which is taking up the 40% of their period of pregnancy, in which we have to feed them well. Ideally, the farmer should feed them well. So, but with this kit, it can be detected in 28 days. So we are saving about good 90 days for the farmer one.
Wow.
And yeah, so this will effectively impact in their financial status, in their earnings. One, they can have more number of deliveries and babies with one cow, which is eventually going to make it a very profitable affair for them, and it will give them a marginal increase in the socio-economic status, which is because on an average, the loss that a farmer or a cattle breeder is facing is about 10 to 12,000 rupees, so it could save that, and then having more cattle. So that's one thing. Testing is very simple. You just need to take 1 drop of blood from under the tail, which is very easy to draw, very simple. Even somebody like you and me also can do it, though we don't own any cattle, we don't have cows with us. But yeah, with 1 drop of blood and 3 simple steps, and the testing can be done there and then, and the result can be seen very, very clearly in about 10 minutes time. So that is how we call it self-testing kit. And also, yeah, so what happens is India is having a large, though we are number 1 in milk production, but still our production rate is gradually going down. So last year we were only at 3%, earlier which was 6.5%. So the increase year on year is practically not a very good scenario, though we're still number 1. But yes, this is a very big challenge at government level also. There's National Livestock Mission, where from 800 crores to the budgetary allocation has almost gone 4-5 times up in the recent budget itself. So yeah, definitely the country has a focus on it. And what we personally kicked about the whole thing is that we are going to create a huge and large impact in every single farmer's life. And we're going to make sure that it becomes their, a mainstream a source of income instead of just keeping it a sideline thing and feeling that going out and doing some tech job is the thing to do. So so that is what we think, and I'm sure it's going to impact largely. And we've been getting a lot of support from a lot of people. We have done a lot of pilots at various federations, large milk federations, and huge amount of pilots have been going on. And some supporters at CSR level have joined hands with us, including HDFC Parivartan. So yeah, looks nice, and we're quite excited and motivated to keep up the work.
कोमल, फिर से कह रही हूँ, यू आर भारत के इनोवेटर्स, और कितना प्राइड फील हो रहा है एंड टू एवरीवन जो सुन रहा है, ये रियल ग्राउंड लेवल पे इम्पैक्ट एनिमल्स के भी, मतलब उनको भी, उनका भी इम्पैक्ट, और farmers, like it's actually so tangible, so real, and you've used your skill set to solve an unsolved problem, a
So
real
I
unsolved.
think I should not be taking this credit. Reason being, this was completely, I cannot boast about this because this was completely a godsend thing for us. So, and we kind of picked up the path and we started working on it. So we are thankful to Almighty for putting us on this path and
And
taking it
I
forward.
admired you even more now, genuinely, for having that grace and humility and attitude. Yes, yes.
I'm
So
so glad.
congratulations,
Thank you
Komal
so much.
Kalantri from Big Nano Ventures, right? It's called Big Nano.
I'll repeat it. It's Komal Kalantri from Big Nano Ventures Private Limited. And it's a Komal with a U, which includes you also.
Oh. So that's what we are going to remember. Very proud of you, and you are a Bharat Ke Innovators. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you so very much. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay. These are such amazing stories. So now next we have Pragnya Mohan. Yes.
Hi, Shradha. Very nice to meet you, and thank you for inviting us for this Bharat Ke Innovators. I'll tell you a bit about myself. So, I am a triathlete. So, in triathlon, we have a combination sport of swimming, cycling, and running. And I have been the India's best for the past decade. And
And we
yes.
are so honored to have you as Bharat Ke Innovators. Very, very proud to be talking to you. Yes.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I am actually joining from the UK. I stay here for my on season, and I'm prepping up for the LA 2028 Olympic Games, trying to become the first triathlete from India at the Olympic Games.
Yeah. Tell us, what does it take, right? What does it take to be where you are?
I think it takes a lot of passion. I've been always passionate about swimming, running, and cycling individually. And when I combined them in 2013, I just felt like I was unstoppable. And along with that, at that time, I was doing chartered accountancy. I'm also a chartered accountant. So at that time, I didn't realize I was doing it as a passion. And then I realized I had a lot of potential. I became the national champion, South Asian champion, and internationally I was doing very well. So in 2017, I decided that, okay, I am a chartered accountant now. So let's try and make this full time if it works. And it did work, thankfully. And in 2019, I went on the world scenario, became the first person at the World Cup from India, and everything fell into place. Went to the Commonwealth Games, did the debut for India at the Commonwealth Games. So now Olympic Games is the next big target.
Wow. 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 Like, what do I say? We are so proud, so proud of you. And tell me, you have a foundation also, right? Now?
Yes, yeah.
Tell
So
us about that.
I do have a foundation, and we have an incredible project, which is Ek Beti Ek Cycle, that we are trying to do. And I'll tell you the backstory to it. So being a woman, I have always been very passionate about women empowerment, and being an triathlete, cycling is like a major component of triathlon. And I wanted to combine the both, like having women empowerment and cycling. And in 2023, when I started on this journey, I recognized that girls going from primary school to high school, there was a dropout of 60% of girls in the rural part of the country. And when I investigated, it is because there every village has a primary school which is first to eighth standard, and every cluster of 5 to 7 villages have a high school which is ninth and 10th standard. So when a girl is going to the eighth standard, she's probably walking few hundred meters to go to the school because it's within her village. But when she has to go to a high school, she has to go to another village which can be 5 to 10 kilometers away. And to have a transport, a consistent transport and economical transport to get you to the other village is a problem in rural India. So 60% of girls never complete education in rural part. So then the intervention came that if we can only give them a cycle, this will
Wow.
change.
Wow, wow, wow.
So that is what
We
we are
all
trying
have
to
to be
do.
part of your mission. We all, everyone has to be, yes, and we will all be part of the foundation. So how do you how do people reach out? They go to your website?
Yes, we do have a website which is ekbetiekcycle.org, or they can reach out to our Instagram and LinkedIn pages, which is again ekbetiekcycle. And what innovation we have in the entire project is that we are not taking new cycles. These are all donated cycles. We go to private schools. We are based in Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar, and now we are starting Pune branch as well. And we go to private schools. We urge the students to donate cycles which they have outgrown of, because if you go to a society, an apartment society, you'll say so many cycles just being wasted, and they are
Yes,
not being donated, they are not being used by anyone. And these cycles, the MRP of these cycles are close to 20,000. Like the average MRP of the cycles that we receive as donations is anywhere between 15,000 to 25,000. So that kind of cycles which are so robust and can be used for a lifetime. And I actually started my journey as a triathlete back in 2013 on a borrowed cycle from a friend. So I know the power of cycle, that it can be used if it is refurbished properly for a lifetime. So that is what we are trying to do. And we conduct a camp with these girls for 3 to 5 days in which we teach them how to cycle, and then we make them confident to be able to cycle on public roads. Because you'll be amazed that 30% of these girls, although they are 12 to 13 years of age, don't know how to cycle because they've never had an access to a cycle of their own. And going on public road is a different ball game, so we have to make
yeah,
them confident that they can cycle for 5 to 6 kilometers without any problems. Because that is also, we feel that a social dilemma, that ladki kaise cycle kar payegi 5 kilometers. So
yeah.
we show them that they are capable of doing that. So, and now we have an amazing team of volunteers, and so many people have tried to join hands. We are getting CSR donations, and we are urging more corporates to join in, because this is something that is revolutionizing. Like in education हम बोलते हैं कि एक बेटी अगर educated हो, एक mother अगर educated हो, so the entire household changes. So that is what we are trying to do here at Ek Beti Ek Cycle.
Wow. Pragya, I don't have any words. You have inspired me. मतलब एक renewed जोश आज तुमने Sunday create कर दिया है. One, very proud of you, all of us, of course, representing us, India. Second, एक बेटी एक साइकिल. मतलब उससे कितनी सारी लड़कियां, परिवार, देश. This is change, and you are using your where you are, right, like to create that kind of impact. God bless you. Very, very inspiring.
Thank
Very.
you so much. And I also want to mention that International Olympic Committee, who are the organizers of the Olympic Games, they are a big part of the entire project. They seed funded the entire project, enabled me to get off the ground, and mentored me throughout the entire process of how to scale up the project, how to get it on live. We did an entire research, exactly which area we want to target. We narrowed it down to make it very sustainable.
Wow, wow, wow. Matlab, God bless you. Yes,
Thank you so much.
we are
And
very
yeah,
inspired. Very,
Thank
very
you.
inspired. And you are Bharat ke innovators. You are what should I say? Inspiration, and inspiration for so many girls, like on so many levels, and for boys and for everyone. We need to have a detailed conversation and a longer conversation, which we will have very soon. Yes.
Definitely. Thank you so much. It was a privilege meeting you, and thank you for having us on this platform and giving us this platform.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have, मतलब बहुत अच्छी अच्छी कहानियां हैं. नेक्स्ट वी हैव सम्राट. यस, मुंह रक्षक. हाँ सम्राट, यू आर ऑन म्यूट. यस.
Am I audible?
हाँ, yes, now you are audible. हाँ,
Yeah,
बोलिए.
I said up. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's truly an honor to be here with Your Story, a platform that has given voice to so many change makers across the country. So, hats
Thank
off
you
to
so
you.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
So, before I talk about what exactly is Murakshak, I just want to step back and let you know why we started this brand as a Murakshak. So for me, this journey started with just not a startup idea, but with a deep personal calling. I've been part of various gaushalas in India, driving a self-sustainability project since last almost 10 to 12 years from now, after being into the corporate world. So it is during this time when I interacted with several small marginal dairy farmers, and I came across the challenges that they are facing on day-to-day practices, which are mainly from the low productivity and poor animal production profitability. So when we look at from the macroeconomics perspective, we found that as a global population is soaring towards 10 billion, the food security will depend heavily on the sustainable proteins. So over here, dairy has to step in any which ways. But how do we make every drop of that milk count without damaging the planet? So that's what the concern was. And you will surprise to know that despite India being the home to the largest cattle population in the world, which is 302 million numbers, highest milk producer in the world, contributing 25% of the total global milk production and contributing to around 30% of the agriculture GDP. Yet the sector remains plagued with several inefficiencies, and you will not be amazed to know that Indian dairy sector has been characterized as production by masses instead of mass production. So that is producing less from more. And when we more researched on this topic, we came to know that the core problem was something that was often overlooked. That was the nutrition, which accounts for around 70% of the cost of production. And nutrition management is a key in maintaining the health and productivity of an animal while also maintaining the sustainability part. So just like an anecdote, like just like a malnutrition child cannot thrive, a poorly fed cow cannot also be productive. So today's farmer lack information about lack of assets. Farmers still go with the traditional the guessworks when it comes to feeding. So to make the situation more worsen, it leads to methane emission also. So because of the productivity challenges, the methane also rises, the greenhouse gas also rises, which led to the birth of Moorakshak. So we are a IIT Kanpur Indian Weight Research Institute and VGO Foundation incubated precision cattle nutrition and a feeding intelligence platform where we are complementing with our live stage based feed premixes that put science, sensors, and technology into the hands of the rural farmers. So what we do, we are actually creating a unique biometric ID of every cattle. So once the farmer onboards the cattle, we ask the farmer to capture the images of the animal from front, side, and rear, and based on our algorithms and image processing part, we create a unique biometric ID of that animal through the muzzle imprint, the nose part, which is unique like the thumb of a human. And we capture the body vitals like the body weight, breed, and gender through the image itself, and provide a precision customized feeding plan for those particular animals, which till date farmer are not able to do that. So this is that kind of a customized, so localized, personalized thing that we are giving to the farmers. Apart from this, we are also providing them the information about the nutritional deficiencies in the existing feeding plan, so that they can improvise on their increase in milk production or the fat percentage and everything. And over that, we are also providing advanced, what you can say, nutrition strategies, which are our feed premixes. Yeah.
Wow, wow. I this is, मतलब हर एक, अगर मैं एग्जांपल दूं, गाय, को customized feeding मिल सकता है. So they have their unique identity, and their unique requirement of what they want is can be uh, served through your technology.
Correct. And apart from that, we are also working on the methane emission part, which is the greenhouse gas emissions, because dairy sector contributes heavily into the greenhouse gas emissions because of the cow burping. This again from the cow burping means when you have an indigestion in the body, the methane comes out from the mouth. Okay, and it contributes 70%. It's huge percentage. So we are working to create a platform for India as well as for global. We are getting very good response from global customers like Amsterdam, Germany, and New Zealand to do pilots over there. So what we are doing, we are able to track what is the productivity of that particular dairy farm, what is the methane emission or the greenhouse gas emissions from that dairy farm, and how we can reduce that greenhouse gas emission and improve the productivity part. So they go
Wow.
inversely.
Wow. This is so unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many uh, how many farms have you been able to reach so far?
So up till now, we have onboarded somewhere around 13,000 plus dairy farmers within India, which are
Wow.
small and medium. And we have also tied up with couple of cooperatives in Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan to start with, because these two are the largest milk producer states, and very good funding from the animal husbandry as well as from the livestock state development board as well. So we're working very closely with the private dairy processors as well as the cooperatives and the what you can say, the progressive farmers or the FPOs in a regular language. Yeah.
My God, so you've already reached a lot of people, a lot of farmers, and
Yeah.
impacted real on ground impact. Everyone, yeah, it's so clear what you're doing and the impact that it is creating. Tell me, where are you based out of, Samrat?
So our head office is based is in Delhi. I am also born and brought up in Delhi, but I moved to Jaipur intentionally because Delhi doesn't have my users or the customers. Or either I have to go very close to the farmers area. Either I had option either to go to UP or Rajasthan. I chose to be in Jaipur because it's nearby also from Delhi. Anytime you can travel. So yeah, so this is how we are. So out of 30 days, 20 days, I am in UP and Rajasthan traveling with for the farmers, with the farmers, and other meetings, and around 7 to 8 days in Delhi. Yeah, something of that
Wow,
sort.
wow. So you are Bharat Ka innovator. You are Bharat Ka innovator, and so honored to have you here. And this is such an impact. Tell
Thanks a
me,
lot.
have you like how are you looking at scaling this, right? Like how are you
Hmm.
looking at
Okay,
raising capital or
so we have already been fortunate in last 1 year. We have been fortunate to be eyed by all the major grants which are already there in India. So we have up till now raised somewhere around close to, if I'm not wrong, somewhere around 60-65 lakhs of grants in last 7 to 8 months. And we have been being eyed by a lot of CSR activities also, like HDFC Parivartan, Citibank Social Innovation Lab. There are other CSR customers from what you can say from Reliance, from Hindalco, who have engaged with us to go ahead and make some of the dairy farms or villages smart villages from the dairy aspect, something of that sort. We are working directly. This is how we are doing, but yes, we are getting a very good traction, and because of that, we our engagement with the VC level has already engaged. Every day, 1 or 2 calls are already happening since last almost you can say 2 months. So probably we are in a stage right now, very soon to be closing our first round of fund. Yeah.
yeah, congratulations. Very impressive. Very
Thank
impressive.
you.
You go on to from 13,000 go on to 13 million. Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. That's what I aim. So in next 3 years, Bhurakshak wants to become a nutritional Aadhaar, wherein we want to onboard at least 500,000 farmers, enable 1,500 crores of additional milk value through our better feed planning, and also curbing the methane emission to the tune of around 200,000 with our advanced feeding mechanism part. So that's
Wow.
what we aim to. Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations. All the very best.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Shraddha, and have a nice day ahead. Thank you. Bye
You
bye.
too. Thank you. Thanks. Wow. So the next is Agri Vijay. Vimal. Hi, Vimal.
Yeah, hi Shradha. Hi Shradha. How are you?
Yes. Good, good. Tell us your story. And where have you joined from?
So I'm joining from Pune. We are based in Pune, and thank you, your story, and you for the opportunity. It's indeed an honor to speak with you like this and being part of this project. So we are Team Agri Vijay. We are India's first curated marketplace of renewable and green energy products for farmers and rural household. So if you imagine anything in solar, biogas, or green energy, it's there on our platform, but it's only for farmers and rural households. So we recommend, sell, deliver anything in solar, biogas, and green energy, and we understand the energy agriculture needs of farmers, so that whenever farmer is actually facing a challenge and there is a dependency on diesel or electricity, we come and play and do the end-to-end installation so that he becomes energy and financially independent, and also contribute to the global climate action movement, which we call as fight against the climate change. And it's been 5 years for us. We are a pure product of startup ecosystem of government of India. Without the VC funding, it's been 5 years. We have turned profitable this year. And being in agri-tech and social impact, when you turn
Let's
profitable,
just clap to
and
that and let's just say brilliant, brilliant. Yes, yes. Yeah, continue.
thank you. And it's been 5 years. We have onboarded 10,000 farmers with solar, biogas, green energy products. We have also mitigated 20,000 tons of CO2 GHG emission as a fight. And we have also replaced 91,000 kgs of firewood with clean cooking technologies like biogas and solar. We have also mitigated post-harvest losses with technologies like solar dryer, solar refrigeration with technologies on ground. And if you ask about the clean energy production, it's in 1.1 crore units have been produced in clean energy with the products and the farmers, rural households they are using on ground.
Wow, wow. This is massive impact, real massive, genuine impact. Vimal, one quick question I had is that you have this solution, right? The clean solution. What all does it comprise of?
So usually what happens is farmers, if they need a product today in solar, biogas, green energy, they don't know where to go because of the traditional dealer distributor model of the manufacturers or even the startups who are innovating. They are limited to semi-urban, urban areas. So a farmer has to go from village to the semi-urban, urban areas. Nobody is educating about the product, and the product is not available at the village level. So with us, what we do is we not only educate himself about the product and the technology, how it is going to be beneficial. So suppose if there is a solar inverter or a solar dryer or a biogas digester or electric brush cutter, how it is going to be the strategic product for him in terms of increasing his savings and income. So we educate about them. We do not sell it. And we use AI with the technology where we educate him through our chatbot, and he interacts in local languages like Marathi, Telugu, Gujarati. And once he says, okay, this is my solution, he wants to buy that. So we recommend, sell, deliver, install at the remotest of the village on ground. So today, if he needs a solar inverter, he has to buy panels from somebody else, get it installed from somebody else, and he also gets after sales service from somebody else. So AgriVijay does it all. We deliver, install, we provide after sales service. We also give free insurance against theft and damage from natural calamities. So farmer has not to worry about that my balance will be stolen or will be destroyed from storms, because AgriVijay is there to help him after the installation for long term warranty and the service.
Wow. And also as a farmer, I can buy this through an EMI, like how much is the
Yes,
cost
yes.
of this?
So what has happened is we have 200 innovations on the platform today, and we have 45 plus companies who are listing their products on the platform, which is in solar, biogas, green energy. So the startups who are innovating and struggle to reach to the last mile consumer, AgriVijay is a platform. They can get the product and the consumer for them. And if you ask about the cost, we have starting product cost of 1,000 rupees, which is a solar torch, and it goes up to 10 lakhs, which is a large solar product or a biogas product or an electric tractor. So we have all products in renewable and green energy on the platform, single platform, and we deliver, install everything in renewables for farmers.
तो यानी कि आप अगर आपको पहुंचना है फार्मर्स के पास तो एग्री विजय के अ, साथ जुड़ जाना होगा.
सो अगर फार्मर और रूरल हाउसहोल्ड को सोलर, बायोगैस या ग्रीन एनर्जी में नॉलेज चाहिए, प्रोडक्ट चाहिए और कंप्लीट एंड टू एंड सोल्यूशन चाहिए, तो एग्रीविजय के पास आना है. एंड वी हैव दिस फ्रेंचाइजी मॉडल व्हिच वी कॉल एज रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी स्टोर्स. which are educating at the village level. And we have 100 plus stores in 5 years of our existence across India, from Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, where farmers are accessing the knowledge, also the products at the village level.
Wow. Vimal, this is very, very impressive and very good impact. Proud of you, and
Thank you.
bootstrapped and profitable and creating impact on ground. Uh, you are the Bharat
Thank
ke
you.
innovators. Yes. Yeah.
So,
Good, and all
so
the very
not
best.
just thank you, thank you. Just one more point, because I started this company with my mother, Shobha Chanchalani, because she's not here. So she actually pushed me to become an accidental entrepreneur, and she has worked with the government for 30 years. This is a second innings, and we both have built Agri Vijay for farmers, and it is because of her that I am part of this
Where is
Bharat Ke
she? Where
Innovator.
is she right
Otherwise,
now?
so today is Sunday, so she's taking care of the home. Otherwise, Monday to Saturday she's busy in the office. So I would have loved to brought her, but today she has a responsibility of the home. She's handled homes and business together. Kudos to women power.
Yes, yes, and please say hello to her and say that she is Bharat Ke Innovators. We are very proud of her, and we would also like to have a conversation with her next time.
Definitely, definitely. Looking forward. Thank you, Shraddha. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Vimal. Thanks. God bless. Thanks. Bye. Next, next we have Strike Dynamics. Pens Mataria?
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks, Mataria.
Mataria. Yes.
Yes.
Tell
Hi,
us.
Shraddha. Hello,
Hi.
thank you. So we are Stride Dynamics. We're based out of Rajkot in Gujarat, and it's been almost 1.5 years. I started Stride with Gajendra. So we are currently building miniature aerial robots. So I'm sure you might have heard a lot about drones. I interacted with a lot of drone companies. But if you
I
like
think
kind
we
of
have all
zoom,
heard about drones in
yeah,
India
yes,
a lot in the
right.
last couple of weeks. Yes, yes.
Yes. So typically, if you look at the complete industry that we have, most of the drones in the past decade in India has been made for outdoor applications. So this can be pesticide spraying, outdoor mapping, or surveillance activities. So these systems primarily rely on GPS signals for navigation. Our aim was to work on the autonomy side. So we both graduated from IIT Kanpur, and we have been working on building aerial robots since our college days. So back then, we used to participate in various competitions and used to just replicate some state-of-the-art research into the field. And that's how we got into building robots. So this is like if you look at the other companies, people are working on developing the performance spectrum. So building drones that can fly longer, carry more payload, and stuff like that. We are working on the autonomy side of things. We are building systems that are miniature, small. So the prototype that we currently have is weighs just about 1 kg, and it has the Tesla level autonomy. So it can operate where GPS signals are not available. It can also sense, detect, avoid obstacles, and all this happens only with computer vision and cameras. So where we generally use lidars and stuff, they are very costly. So we switched to a computer vision method. So we use cheap cameras just to kind of bring the cost down and make it accessible to everyone. Also, on the other side of the spectrum, we have a lot of dependence on foreign players, especially China ecosystem in the drone industry for the components and all. So we are building, at least trying to build most of the stuff that we can from grounds up in India. So currently, we have made our own airframes, we have made our own flight controllers, we have made our communication stack in house, also the computer vision systems. We build the hardware, the software, the integration algorithms. And the primary market that we are trying to capture here is visual data gathering. So our thesis is that the drone will be small. Anyone can just launch it from the palm of their hand. It can be sent inside hostile buildings. It can be sent under the tunnels where it might be risky for humans to go. Or if there is a repeatable scenario like a warehouse or a construction site or a utilities plant, the system can autonomously operate, collect the daily data without anyone to kind of pilot it or go manually. So that's the thesis. And as I said, we are currently in a prototype stage. Got some funds and grants from the government schemes, and that kind of fuels us.
Wow. Wow. When you were saying that सब कुछ यहाँ पे ही बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, and so many things that you built it over here, then I was thinking you are like, sorry, but you are Bharat ke innovator,
Yeah.
innovating here and based out of Rajkot. This is phenomenal. Tell me something that, like like what, and I'm asking you this because we have so many drone startups
Yeah.
coming in India. What are one or two limitations that you think restricts startups in the drone space?
So, the first and the foremost is basically the lack of ecosystem. So I'll give you an example. So, like for example, the motors of a drone or a propellers, right? So they are like made of plastic or composite materials. Uh, we have people in India who are building that, but for the size that we are operating in, people have the capability to build that ecosystem, but everybody needs an MOQ of sorts, right? So that's like a chicken egg problem because we won't be able to give them the MOQ in our early days, and until we do that, we won't be having that in house. So same is the situation with various other components as well. A few other stuff like PCBs and the computational boards and stuff like that. That is kind of possible to make in India because of a few companies who have grown up. So I think this ecosystem is building up slowly. Maybe like few years down the line, we would have that in place to kind of support this indigenization. But up till now, that has been a big challenge because most of the part, if you look at the ICs and the chipsets that we use, right, we don't have that capacity as a nation to build that in India today. And I think for a foreseeable time, but with the semiconductor initiatives by the government in place, I think that will also soon turn up. So it's a deep tech product. It involves a couple of technologies together, and having that ecosystem is, I think, a must to have that indigenization.
Yeah, yeah, no, thank you. That's a very fair point. And I'm here in Delhi right now. And now that you said semiconductor mission, I just had the opportunity of meeting people there, and a lot is happening. So hopefully, this in a couple of years should get resolved. But listen, Pence, this is phenomenal. और ड्रोन्स तो हम तो सब सुन
Yeah.
चुके हैं, सब समझ चुके हैं, और जो तुम बना रहे हो मिनिएचर aerial drones for so many, so many usages. I hope
Yeah.
the prototype goes to market very quickly and we see
Right.
you making strides. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. Thank you. Next we have josh josh AI solutions, Sharda Chandra. Oh, someone came and left.
So I'm
So
adding the next startup.
is Abhiram. Oh, okay. Sunil, hi.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm sorry, is the background okay or shall I
No,
shift
this
some?
is fine. This is fine. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yes, please tell us about what are you doing?
Great. So, Shraddha, VVoice Labs Private Limited is a company which is dealing into solid waste management services, and we are a 7-year-old company. We started our project in a city, which city called Sikar, that's in Rajasthan. That was the first project we did, and the first project itself was awarded as one of the best practices by government of Rajasthan. And then in past 7 years, we have grown from door-to-door waste collection company to a company which deals into all types of waste management services, which includes transfer of waste, recovering the waste and recycling, setting up bio CNG plants, composting, RDF fuel for the cement factory. So we are trying to move into a model where the waste would be converted into something useful. So the cities would be called zero waste cities. So that's our ultimate objective. uh, we also got multiple awards in past 7 years, which some of the highlights are that we received doing good for Bharat award by CSR box last year. One of our co-founders was awarded as Forbes 30 under 30. Then there was an award which was given by NetApp, doing a phenomenal job in the application part here using technology. And there are many more awards which we have won. And currently we have 25 ULBs, the urban local bodies, as in municipal corporations, municipal councils, where we are offering our services. Some of the ULBs like Jaipur, Jodhpur, Ajmer, Dehradun, these kind of ULBs we are already serving. And we are also offering our services to IIT Roorkee and IIT Kharagpur as of now. These are the premium institutes where we have been given the service. So that's all is a quick as an intro about VVoice. Now, some of the USPs which we have, which is not there in any other company, is that we use IoT and technology as the biggest enabler in this sector, and this sector is being considered as a sector which is not so tech enabled, right? Because solid waste management is something where technology penetration is very, very less. And since sanitation partners are the biggest contributor in this segment, they are the drivers, and they are also being considered as non-tech savvy. They are they are not so fluent in using the apps and technology. But our solution is so simple that it has made their life very simple. There are certain soft guardrails which ensures that the work has been done as per the guidelines and expectations, and the efficiency and effectiveness has also increased multifold. So that's a brief intro about VWise. Is there anything specific you want me to kind of highlight? I can do that.
So Sunil, if you can, just for everyone's benefit, just take us through कि अगर आप एक municipal एरिया में है, म्यूनसिपैलिटी में, so what does actually VVoice अगर आया तो क्या होता है?
Great. All right. And that's a very nice question, and that will help me in giving structure to our model. So whenever we received a work order, so typically our the customers flow tenders. So it's a typical government way of getting the services. So whenever we are offered the work order, we do a one-time activity where the municipal area is surveyed in very detailed manner. We create geofences. We divide that area into multiple zones. Each zone is having a geofence created by us, and within that geofence we tag the entities, which includes households, commercial setups, schools, anything, with a digital ID on the map. And we also mark the numbering of the lanes, and then we kind of decide the optimized route. Now this optimized route is followed by our vehicles. Just like Uber, we have our own application where driver need not to be dependent on taking his own decisions. It's the app which guides him. So this app ensures that one is all areas are covered, and all the areas are covered in very optimized and effective manner. No area, no household is left in terms of picking up the waste. If in case there is any work which is going on in any lane, or because of which the vehicle cannot pass through that, then the vehicle need to capture a photo, upload in our application. A city manager sits in our head office who is monitoring these activities on regular basis, right from beginning of the day till end of the day. And once he approves that, then only he can skip the lane. Otherwise lane cannot be skipped. So these kind of soft guardrails are helping us in driving these activities in a very effective manner. Once the one-time activity is done, as in a survey part, and we have already kind of mapped the geofence and lanes, then our actual work starts, where like I mentioned, a optimized route is followed, and if in case any vehicle is stopping for more than 10 minutes, then an alert comes to us. The vehicle has got stopped. So we intervene. Why is it that vehicle has stopped? Is it that the driver or sanitation partners are taking a break? Is there anything which has happened to the vehicle? Any maintenance is required? So these kind of interventions are also being done by us. Along with this, we also set up control and command center at the ULB office. A separate room is given to us where one of our person is there. LCD screen is set up. A laptop is given, and at the start of the day, the person is manning this, and he is there to assist the ULB's authorities on part of showing them how the work is being done. If in case any specific details required, he helps or kind of support them on getting those helps also. So that's how we do our work.
Thank you. You've explained it in detail, so now we've understood exactly how the ops of it works. Anything that you would like to ask all of us, everyone who's listening to you?
Oh, great. Thank you. So one is, I think, while India is being considered as a country where, the waste was not in a way managed so effectively before, launching Swachh Bharat mission. I just want to highlight one thing. Now I think we are making mark in this sector as well. As Voice Labs was invited by Boston, USA, and Voice was the only company outside USA which was given opportunity to showcase how we manage the waste. So I think these are some of the testimonies where this has been kind of as an indication that we are on the right track and we are going to make big marks in this sector as well.
Yeah, wow. Congratulations. Very proud. You are Bharat ke innovators. And Sunil, thank you so much for joining and keep doing the
Thank,
great work. Thank you.
thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Next, yes, Josh AI Solutions.
Yeah, hello Shraddha madam. Good to
Hello, sir.
connect with you again. Let me tell you that Josh journey started with online mentoring by Your Story in 2021 through your videos, sessions, lot of articles and templates which we still use. So I am
Wow.
Siraj Chandra Lohkare, founder CEO of Josh AI Solutions, a social enterprise for profit focused on AI, artificial intelligence for agriculture. So let me tell you how it started. So while building AI-based X-ray diagnostic solution for my last employer, I was exploring other opportunities for AI and found that use of AI in agriculture would be the biggest bet next few decades. So I decided to start my second entrepreneurship journey. I founded Josh AI Solutions to build Josh integrated agriculture robo for automating entire cotton cultivation, improving productivity, profitability of Indian farmers, leveraging artificial intelligence is our main goal. Let me share that the problem what we are trying to address. You must be knowing cotton is a white gold. It is cultivated by 6 millions of cotton farmers on 12 millions of hectares of land in India. But cotton cultivation has lowest productivity and profitability in world due to various challenges. Let it be labor scarcity, losses due to weeds, insects, and diseases. Use of excessive chemicals has adverse impact on environment, soil, as well as farmers' health. So the cost of cotton cultivation is very high, making farmers unhappy. I talked to thousands of farmers and I found that this is going to be the last generation of farmer doing agriculture. So what we started, we in last 3 years we have built smart and precision farming solution, Josh Robo, which is an environment friendly semi-autonomous EV vehicle. It automates entire cotton cultivation that includes low-cost EV tractor, intelligent seed management, AI-enabled weed management, crop health monitoring, and our flagship product based on patented technology, AI-enabled Josh cotton harvester. So now Josh Robo reduces cotton cultivation cost by 60%. It avoids dependencies on labors. It reduces use of chemicals by 80% using see and spray concept. It sprays herbicide, insecticides, pesticide selectively where required. It's like applying ointment on your finger, not on the entire body. Josh cotton harvester is the most suitable for Indian cotton cultivation practices, which moves in cotton field continuously, picks up only ripen cotton balls, and has capacity of picking 300 kg cotton per day, equivalent to 10 laborers. So we are also offering low duty Josh EV tractor at 50% price of conventional diesel tractor through frugal or Gandhian engineering concept. So this is about our introduction to our products. I am happy to take your questions.
So, sir, tell me, how many farmers have you worked with?
Okay, so now we have completed the product development, done field trials for last 1.5 years, and from this cotton season, starting from mid of June, we are going to deploy all our products. We have received LOIs from Maharashtra State Government Innovation Society, and will be implementing those paid pilots through Agriculture Ministry of State without tendering process. And this year, Maharashtra government, they have allocated 500 crores for farm mechanization and AI for agriculture.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
yeah.
So when will the product go to the market?
Yeah, from mid of June, the cultivation process starts from mid of June after the first rain. So already plowing is done. They are waiting for rain, and then the seed sowing will start. They will start using our EV tractor and seed sowing. It would be followed by EV tractor plus weed management, and at the end of cultivation cycle, starting from mid of October, they will start using our cotton harvester for next 4 months. So the cotton harvesting season is from October to mid of January. So 4 months they will use our cotton harvester, and this is the first time in world product which automates entire cotton cultivation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, looking forward, all the very best. We should come while your cotton harvester is deployed and see it in action.
Sure, sure. I can send you the videos also. It's there on our YouTube channel. A lot of videos of all our products, and I'll be happy to get your feedback looking at the videos whenever you get
No, we
time.
are very proud. We don't have to give. You've done the work. You've created the solution. You know it. We are just so proud that you're doing it. Where are you based out of?
We are based in Pune, but we are also starting operation in Akola, that's a Vidarbha region in the cotton belt, as well as in Rajkot, Gujarat, because that is also hub of all agriculture equipments. And we are also working for marginal farmers, because people say, is it going to be affordable for small farmers? So we have a CCAS, Cotton Cultivation as a Service business model. So we'll be renting this robo through Josh Agri Army. So that will also create entrepreneurs, agripreneurs we call, at every villages, and they will have our robo. The farmers will book the robo using Ola or Uber kind of applications, and then they will just hire it for a day or 2 days or 3 days, depending upon their farm size. And then no long-term commitment required, no investment required by small farmers. So
Wow.
we'll be addressing 60 lakhs cotton farmers in India. And this is just start. It's a AI and robotic platform which would be deployed for all other crops, fruits, vegetables. And trust me, many millions of farmers are going to get benefit out of that.
Yes, we trust you and we are very proud of you. Tell me, how much time did it take for you to build this?
Yeah, so it's we built 5 products. We built that in 3.5 years time. We started in 2021, but that time was a corona. So we did some foundation work, gone through your learning sessions also.
Thank
And
you.
then and because getting people that time was very difficult, so I had to work myself. But then 3.5 years, we built all 5 fantastic products. We have a great team. It's a really fabulous journey, very excited journey. I built a totally new ecosystem, new world out of corporate world, because, and that's where the India lies, correct?
Yes, sir. Very proud of you and the Josh cotton harvester robo that you are building, क्योंकि वो 60 million farmers को अभी impact करेगा, उनके लिए नया solution है. You and your team, we are proud of you. You are Bharat ke innovators, and we look forward to continuous conversation with you. Yes.
Thank you very much, madam. We'll be
Thank
in
you.
touch. Sure.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Yes. Next we have Rasta AI. Hi, Rahul.
Hi, how are you, Shraddha?
Good, good, good. Tell us your story.
So, myself Rahul, I'm the founder of Rasta AI. As you seen, Rasta means road, and every alternate Indian is traveling on road, and we are facing a pothole problem, which is a very crucial in the situation of monsoon. And actually, I'm solving exactly that pain point. So, what happens? Government department also want to repair those potholes and roads, but they don't have scientific data currently, and for that they need a technology. Whatever technology is available into a market, those takes a data processing time around 10 to 15 days, and after that the tender process and all takes a lots of time. So what we does with a Rasta AI is a virtual inspection tool, which is totally scalable and cost effective tool, where they can get an analysis of entire road network within 90 minutes of entire city. So on the basis of the analytics, they can make a plan and estimation to repair it faster. And also my vision is to provide a pothole alert to all Indian bikers. I don't have exact figure what it is, but yeah, our ultimate vision is to provide a, a digital alert on the bike dashboard. There is a pothole, slow down your speed, also in a car very soon. So yeah, that's set about my story and company.
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस, ये तो बहुत ही प्रैक्टिकल रिक्वायर्ड बेसिक. मैं तो कहूंगी वो होपफुली वन डे वी डोंट हैव पॉट होल्स, वी हैव वेरी फ्यू पॉट होल्स, बट टिल देन दैट इट विल टेक टाइम. दिस इज अ
So
वेरी
we
प्रैक्टिकल सॉल्यूशन.
we predict a pothole also. If there is a place which started deteriorating at early stage, we analyze and we get them information कि यहाँ अगले 15 दिन में pothole गिरने वाला है. So you can take a precautionary action. Now preventive actions नहीं होते हैं, for बहुत responsive होता है, reactive approach है, तो हम proactive करना चाहते हैं उसको.
नहीं, और ये बहुत ही रिक्वायर्ड है, क्योंकि हम लोग सब जो मिडिल क्लास इंडिया से हैं वो तो पॉटहोल झेल चुके हैं, गिर भी
Yes.
चुके हैं. आई हैव तो गिरोड आल्सो मेनी टाइम्स. सो दिस इज सो रिक्वायर्ड. नाउ टेल मी, how are you planning to scale this, deploy this? Where all have you deployed it? Tell us about where are you right now in your journey.
So currently we have deployed with the Maharashtra state government, public works department using it for the district level road monitoring, rural development department. We have deployed with Malaysian Highway Authority in Malaysia, and we are in talks with Tokyo Port Authority in Japan. So
जापान में भी
this
पॉटहोल्स होते हैं.
yes, yes. So they are into a reactive maintenance approach, sorry, proactive maintenance approach. So they want to identify before pothole occurs. So that's what it is, like our own map, like Google Street View. The person can sit in a Bombay and visualize the entire road network in Maharashtra state, कहीं पे भी जाके. So currently we have paid customers, दो state government है, कर रहे हैं.
हेलो, आई एम लूजिंग यू.
Hello.
हाँ राहुल, हेलो. यस, दो पेड कस्टमर है. ठीक है, आई थिंक वी आर लूजिंग हिम, but we've got the story. Rasta.ai for potholes, and he has two paid customers, and those are government bodies. So okay, next we have,
So
oh Rahul, you are here. Yes. हाँ, दो पेड
so yeah.
कस्टमर्स मैं बोल रही थी that you said you have. हाँ.
Yeah, so we have very good, response from government officials, and it is end-to-end solution for them to road monitoring and construction quality monitoring.
Yeah.
We have received lots of awards. NASCOM के award है, मसिया के award है,
अवार्ड तो सब दिल से दिए होंगे ना,
कलकत्ता के
क्योंकि
award है.
पॉटहोल, नहीं नहीं, अवार्ड्स तो बहुत दिल से मिला होगा, क्योंकि पॉटहोल सॉल्यूशन सॉल्व कर रहे हो, सो विच इज अ रियल प्रैक्टिकल
Yes.
एवरीडे प्रॉब्लम फॉर पीपल. यस. Okay, so Rahul is Rasta.ai. So now we go to teach us. Jaimin Shah.
Yeah. Hi, Shraddha. How are you doing?
Hi. Good, Jaimin. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. So I'll start with the story of ours. So my name is Jaimin Shah, and I'm the founder of this Edtech startup called Teachers App. Prior to this startup, my background has been into teaching. So I have taught for around 8 years into the colleges, and while teaching, I have seen faculties investing a lot of their time into doing administrative work. Like starting from the point when a student takes the admission to the point when they get the result. इतने सारे कॉलेज में प्रोसेस होते हैं और सारे प्रोसेस में प्रोफेसर्स दिल से इन्वॉल्व होते हैं. Because of that, they do not have much of the time into doing lecture preparation, teaching and research because administration में आधा time निकल जाता है. At the same time, I've seen decision makers like principals or management are not much aware of what is going on in the college because everything we record is manual. So it's a scenario wherein CEO is without an MIS. अगर आपके पास MIS नहीं है तो आप decision कैसे लेंगे? And by the time these manual data and the records are being digitized, the time is gone for decision making process. Academic year ही बदल जाता है तो मतलब so that's the major problem of absence of technology in a college, and that's what we wanted to solve. So I stopped teaching not because I lost my love for teaching, but because I wanted to solve this problem. I wanted to liberate faculties from these manual activities so that they can focus more on teaching and research. And I wanted to empower decision makers with a lot of real-time information and actionable insights. So with two of my college friends, I've started this startup called Teachers App. Now, sooner we have entered into this industry, we have realized that अगर आप बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी भी कॉलेज को प्रोवाइड कर देंगे तो भी इफ दैट इज नॉट अफोर्डेबल दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू सब्सक्राइब फॉर द सेम बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द कॉलेजेस इन इंडिया आर नॉट दैट कैश रिच. They do not have that sort of fund to invest heaviest of the heavy into the technology. अगर आप affordable technology देंगे तो ही रास्ता है. So that's how this made our mission to democratize technology for colleges of all the sizes. So today we are providing our app at the cost as low as ₹1 per student a month. So मान लीजिए अगर आपके कॉलेज में 5,000 बच्चे हैं, so महीने के 5,000 के हिसाब से you end up paying 60,000 annually, and your digitization journey starts. So that's what we exactly do. Today, we have more than 125 colleges with more than 6,000 professors, 1.5 lakh students who are using our solution. We have our presence in more than 6-7 cities of our country. Talking about where we are heading forward is, in India, we have 55,000 plus colleges. Out of which, if you see, there are 25 to 30% colleges ऐसे हैं जहाँ पे some of the other technology फिर भी है. But then you have 70% of the colleges, we have no technology there. That's where we belongs to. That's where we wanted to solve. That's where we enter into the industry. We want to make technology affordable and accessible to colleges of all the sizes, no matter if it is big or small. So that's what we're doing.
Jaimin, congratulations. You have actually on ground created impact by reaching so many colleges and people. Tell us, like जो तुमने कहा कि फैकल्टी और इनको cumbersome administrative और non teaching से you want to
Yes.
make it get them to be more efficient, is what are one or two things that the Teachers App does?
So I'll just give you a simple example. Let's say as a professor, you enter into a classroom and you have 1 hour lecture. अभी आप जब एक ट्रेडिशनल कॉलेज में 1 आवर का लेक्चर लेते हो, आपका 10 मिनट इन्वेस्ट होता है अटेंडेंस रिकॉर्ड में, ठीक है. नाउ यू जस्ट कैलकुलेट दैट अटेंडेंस रिकॉर्डिंग का 10 मिनट थ्रू आउट द ईयर एंड यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग आवर्स इनटू जस्ट डूइंग वन मैनुअल वर्क. टीचर्स हैव digitized the same thing. We have a technology, रेडार का सिस्टम है, फोन से ही आप अटेंडेंस रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हो पूरे क्लासरूम का 1 मिनट के अंदर. सो वी आर ट्राइंग टू सेव 9 minutes of yours per lecture. Similarly, you talk about any particular process starting from admission to the process of result generation. जितने भी manual work होते हैं, we are trying to digitize the same. सब कुछ app driven है and all the stakeholders are connected to each other through using this application. So we are trying to save tons of your time and at the same time we are trying to promote green campus. Paper
Very
saving
good.
is one of the things we are doing.
Very good, very good. मतलब when you say attendance, तो हम सबको याद है attendance. और कितना at least that तो I definitely we all know कितने time wasting activities होते हैं. But so tell me what would you like from everyone who's listening to you right now?
So I'm more interested into giving messages to the colleges. See क्या होता है, what we have seen, we are into this industry from last 5 years. एक बड़ा सा challenge है industry का कि when we talk about technology for colleges, ERP has become synonym for the same. हम बोलते हैं हम technology provide करते हैं, वो समझते हैं ये ERP ही होगा. But let me just give you the differentiator between these two. See, ERPs are more focusing towards the administrative aspect of the college. जो नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ करते हैं, जो ऑफिस में काम करते हैं नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ, उनका जो काम होता है लाइक लाइब्रेरी, कैंटीन, एचआर, पेरोल, उनको मिनिमाइज करने के लिए यू हैव अ लॉट मेनी ईआरपी सॉल्यूशंस इन द इंडस्ट्री. बट जो अकेडमिशियंस के रियल प्रॉब्लम होते हैं उसको कोई सॉल्व करना नहीं चाह रहा या फिर उनके ऊपर किसी का फोकस नहीं है. बिकॉज अगर उनका टाइम आपने बचा लिया तो जो आउटकम आता है दैट इज इंटेंजिबल. What they will do, अगर बचा हुआ टाइम अगर उनको देंगे तो they will invest more into teaching and research and the outcome is intangible. इसलिए उनके प्रॉब्लम के ऊपर कोई फोकस नहीं कर रहा है ज्यादा. So we are purely into academic management system. We coexist with ERP and there are half of the colleges who are using our solution has one of the technology available with them and they are still using our solution because हमारा focus is different. So again an appeal or a message to all the colleges who are listening to this. You just see to it like it is not just the problem of the non-teaching staff here that you are solving with the help of technology. You try to solve the professor's problem, you try to solve the decision maker's problem. That's where the times are going to be saved and that's where they can invest more into the productivity and that's where you contribute more to the nation building.
Yes. It's something that we've understood now from you, Jamin. And tell me, where are you based?
We are based out of Mumbai.
Yeah. Thank you. And you are our Bharat ke innovators and solving a problem which we all understand but has not been solved. And you're doing that and you've reached so many colleges, so many students and so many people. So keep continuing to make this impact. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Shradha. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, with that we come to the end of season 2. No, season 2 नहीं बोलूंगी, episode 2 of भारत के innovators. And you saw कि हमारे देश में इतने अच्छे entrepreneurs हैं और कहाँ से बना रहे हैं और solutions, so many first time solutions we heard today. So thank you so much for joining and look forward to seeing you next Saturday.